Back here for Ottawa University Braves halftime on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO and KOFO.com. We're tied at 14 at the half. We'll talk a little bit about the first half here in just a little bit, but it's my pleasure to bring on flag football coach for Ottawa University, Liz Sowers. Coach, thank you for joining us. Very hard person to track down.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here and talk to you guys.
Well, it's great. I've never even thought that flag football would come here, let alone the NAIA maybe recognizing it as a sport. And all of a sudden you see the headlines over the summer, and then they announce you as coach. Yep. What was it that brought you to Ottawa?
I mean, you and me both not thinking that flag football would be a college sport here. Everything kind of happened really fast. I was contacted by Ottawa about coming in and being a part of this program, and I could really tell that Ottawa was doing something and was really interested in the student athlete, not just putting out a football program to add another sports program, but to truly change the game, and I wanted to be a part of that.
Well, and that's something that you've been a part of, and if anyone has the opportunity to read your bio on OttawaBraves.com, that's something that you have been a part of, is trying to get more women involved, but also to change the game, to get just all kinds of, I mean, it just splits off into so many directions.
Yeah, I like to be that person that maybe a little girl or even a little boy can look up to, and maybe that role model that I needed when I was little, because I never thought it was possible. I never even dreamed of playing football because I didn't even know it existed. I just played for fun. And now hopefully little girls and little boys can dream of doing something they love.
So when you were hired on, you're basically starting from scratch.
Yep.
What were your first steps coming in here to just start from the ground up?
So my first steps in coming in were getting girls, student athletes, to come and buy in and be a part of this first year. And it's hard to sell a small town in Kansas to a bunch of flag football players, maybe from Vegas or Florida, but a lot of them luckily were a lot like me in their dreams of playing flag football. That's what they truly wanted. So the location itself didn't matter, and they knew that the people you surround yourself will be what makes the location.
And you have been working hard, hustling. You just players coming in from all over. Obviously the season will start in spring, but you've got an exciting opportunity coming up here in October.
Yeah, so we're going to Vegas, which 11 of our girls are from Vegas, so they're excited to go home. We're playing in a flag football tournament there, and it'll give us a good little head start to kind of get things going and get the feel for college football and play, some other teams that maybe we wouldn't play normally.
So obviously with flag football, it's more about the flag instead of tackling.
Yes.
What kind of differences for people who may not know would they see out there in a flag football game?
So the biggest difference, well, I like people to know that flag football is not the non-contact version of football. It's a sport in itself. So there's a lot more of, if you look for really talented flag football, you'll see a dip that is just a quick lowering of their hips to the ground to where you can't pull the flag. You'll see hip turns. Other than that, we're playing 7-on-7, fast-paced flag football.
And that's you bring up a great point with that, the skill involved. I mean, there's a lot of skill for tackle, but you got to think about the elusiveness and also just being able to block, do so many things. There is an art form to this.
Yes, so I really think it'll enhance even in regards to the tackle game with women. Young girls don't grow up throwing around the football like boys have the opportunity to, and so hopefully this will put a ball in their hands earlier and allow them to throw the ball and really increase that air raid game.
So do you bring the players up with you when you're playing? Because for people who may not be familiar, we're talking to the starting quarterback for the Kansas City Glory, and you've been all over the place, even a member of Team USA. So, it's not just somebody that they found off the street. I mean, there is some real credibility here sitting right next to me when it comes to not just football, tackle football, and flag football.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my girls are very interested in playing tackle as well. Some of them played with the boys in high school, and that would be a matter of me wanting to figure out, like, some coaches don't even let their kids play rec volleyball or whatever, let alone tackle football in the summer. So that'll be a game time decision.
Well, I guess when it comes to that, I guess it's whatever it takes.
Yeah.
So your normal season with the Glories during the summer?
Yes, during the summer.
So for people who are interested, you can always check out where can they find more information about that?
You can go to kcglory.com, where Kansas City Glory, our games will be, I believe, at Shawnee Mission North. We'll start in May now. The WNFC is the league that we're in, so a lot of big things happening there as well.
So first game for the team here at OU?
That is yet to be determined. It'll be in the spring. So we're probably going to play either Kansas Wesleyan or bring in a team from Florida. So Florida is where a majority of the flag football teams are, and so we're really excited to play them.
I guess if we could beat up on Kansas Wesleyan, that's all right.
That's the goal.
Nothing wrong with that. Coach, I appreciate you taking time out,
Yes.
getting the word out about the flag program here. If someone is interested, there's a student who's interested, how would they find out more? How can they get in contact with you?
Yeah, so you can contact me at Liz Sowers at ottawa.edu, and whatever your background is, it doesn't matter. Crossover athletes are welcome, even if you know nothing about the game.
I don't, but they let me broadcast. So.
Yes.
I'm even just talking about this one too. So, Coach, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. When we come back, where are they now with Bobby Adamson? We're tied at 14 at the half. You're listening to Braves Football on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.